Hello guys, this is Madhu from AdiYogiAyurveda. Welcome to my podcast. I am a certified Ayurveda lifestyle consultant, Vedic counselor, quantum healing hypnosis practitioner, clinical master herbalist, Usui Reiki practitioner, animal Reiki practitioner, and a spiritual coach. As a holistic practitioner, I concentrate on mind, body, and spirit healing, using energy healing, herbal remedies, and Vedic sciences. Come check out my website at AdiYogiAyurveda.com. I put the link down below in the description. And let's get started. Hello everyone. This is Madhu from AdiYogiAyurveda. So this podcast is to explain what a photon is. Okay, a photon is not the proton or electron or neutron in an atom. That's not it. A photon, P-H-O-T-O-N-S, a photon is a particle of light. It is a type of electromagnetic wave. And what we call these light waves or energy waves that comes in can be explained by these types of photon waves. So to explain it is just the light is just the flow of photons. Light we see in the universe, that like the visible light and the different types of light as energy waves that we experience is the flow of photons. Okay, so the intensity is equal to the number of photons in the wave. So when we get heavy energy waves during ascension, like some days it's just like really heavy energy that you just have to lie down. You can't stand up straight. That means there's more number of photons in that wave. A photon is also called a quantum. So when you say quantum healing or whatever, it's just using light or photons to heal. And I'll get to that, how it's done in a minute. So basically, further explaining what a photon is, the photons come in different frequencies. So each frequency is to match a different purpose. So the frequency of love is one type of frequency, and that law or that is explained as the Planck's constant in astrophysics. So it's the photons or quantums electromagnetic radiation to the frequency of that radiation. So the photons have their own oscillation frequency, which is the frequency of how they spin. So that frequency plus the outside, the radiation given to it will be the frequency of that energy wave or that bunch of photons that are coming in. So this frequency will differ for different purposes. Even the healing frequencies that we use are kind of sort of that way. Like kind of sort of can be explained in this way. So this explains the different types of frequencies of light for different purposes. So during this ascension process, we've been experiencing different types of like ups and downs, different types of energies, and like one type of energy comes in to get rid of your fear of persecution, and another type comes in to get rid of your fear of being wealthy, for example, or fear of being like famous or something like that. So for example, the frequency of love will be the oscillation frequency of photons times the Planck's constant, which is that frequency that we will be feeling as an emotion or a type of energy. So that when we feel love, for example, it's that interpretation of that photonic or light wave that we interpret through our physical bodies as an emotion or a feeling or a sensation, etc., etc. That's a human way of interpreting it. So the type of energy wave is a type of electromagnetic wave type. The purposes are different. So this one is the same thing that we can explain when we do. There's this healing methodology called light or color healing. This is used in Ayurvedic practices by the use of color lights, and it was also used in Lemuria and Atlantis. And they have their different chambers that they use for these healings. So different, like the spectrum of light that we know as the rainbow colors, or the spectrum of our chakras. They have different frequencies and they have different colors associated with it. So when we heal the root chakra, for example, we use red light. So the light or color healing works the same way. It's just the emission of different colors of light or photons in the spectrum, having various effects on the physical, astral, and the spiritual body that brings about adjustments through quote-unquote healing frequencies. So photons have their own oscillation or frequency, which is going to be changed according to the electromagnetic or the radiation that's exerted on them. So we don't need to go into details of that. We just need to know like what kind of things, what's happening, and what kind of waves that are coming in, at least for now. So each quantum wave that comes in has been coming in and was to change the aspects of dark energy in the 3D, because we're shifting from one dimension to the other. So moving from this denser, more negatively charged carbon-based body to a more positive, more balanced state of being by coming into something called the 0 point energy. This means that each wave is shedding our aspects of like dark aspects or fear-based things that we as we interpret it in earth terms, to a more positively charged or more light-filled aspects, which is why hordes and hordes of waves and waves of photons or quantum energy waves are coming in right now, because we're shedding like how the human body interprets this denser, more negatively charged body is through like being fear-based, and that's how the third density is. So we're shifting from that to a more light-based frequency that is emitting from our bodies, because our bodies also give off certain frequencies. So that is what's happening through these different types of energy waves. So each wave comes in, and so the photon is both a particle and a wave. So it comes in as a wave and stations in our bodies as particles. Okay, that creates changes in the body to a more light-based, which is how we're changing from the carbon-based DNA to the crystalline-based DNA. So, what else? So that is it for now. That's what I wanted to explain. So basically, a photon is a particle of light. And how these particles of light travels is by reflecting off of surfaces. And the dark matter has a big role in this too. And it is yet to be explained further by science. So I will get to that later when I'm more prepared with that information. So thank you again for joining me. This is Madhu from AdiYogiAyurveda. Once again, if you have comments, leave in the comment section below. Please subscribe, like, and share. I appreciate all of your support, and I will talk to you next time. Thank you.